A very good morning to all of you. Today is our third part of the chapter photosynthesis. Here in this slide, the figures and diagram they are taken from the Google images. Let us see one by one. In the third part, the dark reaction is the major part are studied here. Here, the dark reaction of the photosynthesis. It is a purely enzymatic and takes place in stroma of the chloroplast. This purely enzymatic and slower than the primary photosynthetic reaction. Here, this second phase of photosynthesis is non-photochemical and is independent of the light. Actually, the concept of dark reaction was proposed by the Blackman in 1905, hence also termed as the Blackman's reaction. Here, during this phase, the atmospheric carbon dioxide is reduced into the carbohydrate by using reducing power, that energy in the form of NADPH and metabolic energy in the form of ATP previously performed or formed in the light reaction. The product of light reaction, that is nothing but the ATP and NADPH2, they are used to reduce this CO2. In this way, this process is also called as a photosynthetic carbon reduction PCR pathway. Let us see the first part of dark reaction, that is nothing but the Kelvin cycle. Here, by using radioactive tracer technique, Melvin Kelvin and co-workers were investigate photosynthetic carbon reduction pathway in unicellular green algae Chlorella pyrenoidosa. Among the co-worker A. Besson and J. Bassam contributed lot in this precious research work. They were used isotopes carbon 14C or C14, which having half life period, that is about 5720 years. For this valuable work, Kelvin was rewarded as a Nobel Prize also in 1961, since the first stable compound of this metabolic pathway, that is 3-phosphoglyceric acid, 3 carbon containing compound. This pathway is also called as a C3 cycle. Here, most plants exhibited the Kelvin cycle, that is C3 cycle, and are known as C3 plant. For example, Helianthus anus, Beta vulgaris, Chenopodium album, Oryza sativum, rice, Triticum aestivum, and Avena sativa. These are the examples of the plant. They perform the C3 cycle. There are the different steps in the Kelvin cycle. First one is the fixation of CO2. Second one is the reduction of phosphoglyceric acid PGA. And third one is the formation of sugar. After that, regeneration of ribulose 1,5-diphosphate IUDP. These are some steps of the Kelvin cycle. But overall metabolic pathway of Kelvin cycle consists of 3 parts. First one is the carboxylation. Second one is carboxylation. Second one is reduction, and third one is regeneration. Different enzymes are used in the Kelvin cycle. For example, RUBP carboxylase, phosphoglyceric kinase, phosphoglyceraldehyde dehydrogenase, triose phosphate isomerase, aldolase, fructose 1,6 diphosphate transcatolase. After that again aldolase, pseudoheptulase 1,7 diphosphatase transcatolase, ribulose phosphate epimerase, ribose phosphate isomerase, and ribulose phosphate kinase. These are the different enzymes and they are utilized at the different stages. Each and every stage they require some specific enzyme to complete the reaction. Let us see out of the three part. First part is the carboxylation. In carboxylation phase, this start from this point. Okay. In carboxylation, here CO2 is enter into the Kelvin cycle. CO2 it is present into the atmosphere, and from atmosphere it enters into the Kelvin cycle. In Kelvin cycle, ribulose 1,5 biophosphate RUBP. Let us see here RUBP. Ribulose 1,5 biophosphate act as atmospheric carbon dioxide acceptor. This RUBP accepts this carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and forms an unstable 6 carbon compound. Okay, they produces unstable 6 carbon compound, and this carboxylation of RUBP is catalyzed by enzyme. At this stage enzyme is used, and that enzyme is ribulose biphosphate carboxylase. Ribulose biophosphate carboxylase enzyme is utilized here, and conversion of 6 carbon compound, that is nothing but the 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid 3-PGA is produced here. Okay, this is the first step of the Kelvin cycle, and the first compound it is the 3 carbon compound, hence this cycle is also known as the C3 cycle. Here the next step, the reduction phase. Here in reduction phase, the 3-phosphoglyceric acid 3-PGA, this 3-phosphoglyceric acid is reduced to the 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde. Okay, 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde 3-PGAL compound by NADPH or with the help of some energy. This is the glyceraldehyde compound, and here NADPH and ATP is used here. Okay, and this step of conversion of 3-PGA into 3-PGAL, okay, they having 2 steps here. First one is the phosphorylation of 3-PGA. First one is the phosphorylation of 3-PGA. That means 3-PGA is converted into 1,3-diphosphoglycerate. Okay, 3-PGA is converted into 1,3-diphosphoglycerate. Here 1 phosphate molecule is added in 3-PGA, and that phosphate is come from the ATP molecule. Okay, adenosine triphosphate. Further adenosine triphosphate is converted into the ADP molecule because 1 phosphate is enter here, so ATP is converted into ADP. Triphosphate into diphosphate molecule, and 1 phosphate molecule is added here, and it added at a position of 1,3-diphosphoglycerate molecule. It is also 3 carbon compound. Here the enzyme is used at this stage. That enzyme is the phosphoglyceric kinase. Okay, in this stage the enzyme is used, and that enzyme is the phosphoglyceric kinase. Further 1,3-diphosphoglycerate is converted into 3-PGAL. Okay, 3-PGAL reduction phase, they are having the conversion of 3-PGA into 3-PGAL. Okay, this is the second part. 1,3-diphosphoglycerate is converted into 3-PGAL. Here the NADPH, the energy in the form of NADPH is utilized here, and in this reaction enzyme phosphoglyceraldehyde dehydrogenase enzyme is utilized here and reduces 1,3-di-PGA into the 3-PGAL by using the NADPH reducing power. Okay, NADPH is converted here into NADP plus. Okay, and 1 phosphate molecule is again here released here. Okay, 6 phosphate molecule is released here. So this is the 3-PGAL. It is a very important key intermediate of Calvin cycle because it is used for the synthesis of starch. So it is an important part or product, and it is used for the synthesis of starch and regenerated of the RUBP. That means here starch is produces and again RUBP is produces from the 3-PGAL molecule. While outside the chloroplast, that is in the cytoplasm, for the sugar synthesis is done in this part. Further, the regeneration of the RUBP. This is the third stage of the Calvin cycle. Again, from the 3-PGAL, the RUBP compound is produced here. Several reactions in this phase act to regenerate the CO2 acceptor, RUBP, and ensures continuation of the cycle. Some of the 3-PGAL molecules within chloroplast are used for the regeneration of RUBP, and enzymes involved in this phase are given below. Okay, these 3-PGAL molecules, out of this 3-PGAL molecule, some molecule regenerate the sugar molecule. Let us see here the sugar or carbohydrate, it is produced here, and some molecule is utilized for producing the RUBP molecule. Here the regeneration RUBP, it is another important term or important process in the Calvin cycle. Here first isomerization of 3-PGAL to dihydroxyacetone phosphate, that is DHAP, is produced here, and here enzyme is used, that is the triose phosphate isomerase. Further, the condensation of 3-PGAL and DHAP, that is aldolation, here enzyme is used aldolase. Further, the DHAP or the dephosphorylation of the fructose is done here, and in the process of dephosphorylation of fructose 1,6-diphosphate enzyme is used, fructose 1,6-diphosphate. Further, condensation of erythrose 4-phosphate and DHAP enzyme is used, aldolase. Further, the dephosphorylation of pseudoheptulase 1,7-diphosphate, the enzyme use pseudoheptulase 1,7-diphosphatase. And further, in the last stage, phosphorylation of the ribulose 1,5 or ribulose 5-phosphate of RUBP enzyme is used here. The enzyme is used ribulose phosphate kinase. There are the several processes here, but in this figure we see only some processes. First, there is 3-PGAL. It is converted into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate 3 molecule or 5 molecule of 3 carbon compound. Okay. Further, from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecule, the phosphate are removed here, and the next product is the ribulose 5-phosphate is produced here. Okay. ribulose for 5 phosphate, and enzyme is utilized here is the ribulose phosphate epimerase. Further, ribulose 5 phosphate is converted into ribulose 1,5 biphosphate, and here the enzyme is used, that is the ribulose phosphate kinase enzyme is used, and also energy rich ATP molecule are utilized here for adding the 1 phosphate molecule. So ribulose 5 phosphate is converted into ribulose 1,5 phosphate, because 1 phosphate molecule it is added at the first position of this group. Okay, in this way the ATP is converted into the ADP, and 1 phosphate molecule is added here in presence of the enzyme ribulose phosphate kinase, and again ribulose 1 biphosphate molecule is generated here. Okay, further in this stage the 3-PGAL convert glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecule, and from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecule the carbohydrate can be produced here. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecule is also 3 carbon compound. Okay, 3-PGAL they are having the 6 carbon compound. Okay, 1 carbon compound is utilized here, and 5 carbon compound or 5 molecule are utilized for the production of the RUBP molecule. Only 1 molecule is utilized for the production of the carbohydrate, and 5 molecule are utilized for production of the RUBP. Okay, in this way the cycle, Kelvin cycle is completed here, and the main product of the Kelvin cycle is the production of the carbohydrate and again regeneration of the RUBP compound. Okay, this is the two product of the Kelvin cycle, and this at the beginning of the Kelvin cycle the first product is the 3-PGA. Okay, 3-PGA, and this 3-PGA compound is of 3 carbon compound. So Kelvin cycle is also known as the C3 compound, C3 cycle. Okay, because the first product of the Kelvin cycle is 3 carbon compound product, so this cycle is known as the C3 cycle. In this way, this is about the Kelvin cycle. Next one is the C4 pathway or Hatch and Slag pathway. Okay, Hatch and Slag demonstrate the another alternate pathway of the CO2 fixation in higher plant by employing the C14 label C14O2 CO2 in photosynthesis, and which is called as the Hatch and Slag pathway. Okay, and the first stable product in this Hatch and Slag cycle is the 4 carbon compound. In C3 cycle 3 carbon compound product is there, and here in C4 pathway 4 carbon compound product, that is the oxaloacetic acid. There is 3-PGA, and here oxaloacetic acid OAA, that is the 4 carbon compound is produced here. Therefore this pathway is called as a C4 pathway or C4 dicarboxylic acid pathway. Here C4 plant like sugarcane, maize, sorghum and the family of the Gramineae, Amaranthus, Atriplex, etc. All these plant are the C4 plant, and C4 pathway sometimes also referred as the dicarboxylic acid carbon cycle, or it is also known as the beta carboxylation pathway or HSK pathway. The overall pathway of C4 cycle was proposed by the Hatch and Slag. C4 plants have special leaf anatomy, that is called as the Kranz anatomy. Let us see. This is the structure portion of a cross section of a leaf with C4 photosynthesis. This is the vascular bundle. This whole is the vascular bundle, Okay, and air spaces are present here. Mesophyll cell, these are the mesophyll cell, and these are the bundle sheath cell. And this is the again microscopic structure of the stomata, and it is the this diagram shows the cran's anatomy, and in cran's anatomy the plant or the stomata, it is partially closed stomata is there, and mostly it is found in the C4 plant. Let us see the actual process or actual diagram of the C4 pathway. Here the Hachenschlag pathway, there are some silent feature of the C4 plant. C4 plant exhibit following some important features, and they are the most distinguishable anatomical feature of C4 plant is presence of the cran's leaf anatomy. Okay, C4 leaf anatomy. Let us see here C4 leaf anatomy. Crans in a German word, which means the garland. Okay, it is known as the garland or wreath. Vascular bundle in the leaves are covered by a special parenchymatous cell called as the bundle sheath cell, and these bundle sheath cell are covered to the vascular bundle. Okay, C4 plant possesses two type of chloroplast. First one is the bundle sheath cell BSC chloroplast and mesophyll cell chloroplast. This is the mesophyll cell chloroplast, dotted part, that is the chloroplast, and this is the second bundle sheath cell chloroplast, and this structure is looks like a garland. Okay, and that means the crans. Okay, so garland, that is the Japanese word, German word, and the meaning of the garland is the crans. So this stomata is known as the, or this anatomy of leaf is known as the cran's leaf anatomy. This C4 plant possesses two type of chloroplast. Okay, first one is the mesophyll cell chloroplast, second one is the bundle sheath cell chloroplast. Here phosphoenol pyruvate PEP act as the primary or atmospheric acceptor. Okay, in C3 cycle RUBP is a primary acceptor. Here in C4 plant the PEP phosphoenol pyruvate, they are the primary acceptor. These are the silent feature of the C4 plant. PEP carboxylase enzyme, that is the primary carboxylating enzyme, which is 20 times more active than the RUBP carboxylase enzyme, that is act here. Bundle sheath cell generally having abundant starch grain as compared to the mesophyll cell. C4 plant can perform normal photosynthesis even in low carbon dioxide concentration and higher intensity of light also. They perform the normal photosynthesis. They are able to trap CO2 both from outside and that release internally due to the respiration because of high efficiency or high efficient PEP carboxylase. Let us see here, both the carbon dioxide from the outside the plant or outside the atmosphere or outside the plant which is present into the atmosphere, as well as the at the time of respiration the carbon dioxide is released, that carbon dioxide is also utilized in this C4 pathway. They are able to trap CO2 from both sides. The first stable intermediate of the pathway is 4 carbon containing compound, that is the oxaloacetic acid, which is immediately used for synthesis of the metabolic or malic acid or aspartic acid. Okay, and CO2 fixation takes place in the daytime unlike CAM plant, and C4 plant are called as the efficient plant because they grow the fast at high temperature and light intensity. These are some silent feature of C4 plant. Let us see one by one the different stages of the C4 plant. First one is the reaction taking place in the mesophyll cell. Let us see in this part. This is the mesophyll cell, this is the bundle sheath cell, and this is the vascular tissue. Okay, in the mesophyll cell, let us see here. First, carboxylation of PEP is there. In the presence of enzyme phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase, let us see PEP carboxylase. Okay, the PEP accept atmospheric carbon dioxide. Okay, PEP accept the atmospheric carbon dioxide and form the 4 carbon compound, that is the oxaloacetic acid. Okay, oxaloacetic acid is first product of the C4 pathway. This is the 4 carbon compound, so this is known as the C4 pathway. Here oxaloacetic acid, which is decarboxylic acid, and here the enzyme is used PEP carboxylase enzyme. Okay, further second step, that is the hydrogenation or amination of oxaloacetic acid. Oxaloacetic acid is very unstable and is converted to either malate or aspartate. Okay, they are either converted into the malate or at the aspartate. Oxaloacetic acid is reduced to malate by light generating reducing power, that is the NADPH. Let us see in this part, NADPH is utilized here. Okay, and the reaction being catalyzed by the malate dehydrogenase enzyme. Okay, the enzyme is utilized here, the malate dehydrogenase enzyme. That means oxaloacetic acid plus malate dehydrogenase enzyme and NADPH, the oxaloacetic acid is converted into the malate ions. Okay, in some plant utilize the oxaloacetic acid for the production of aspartate also by amination process, and the reaction is catalyzed by the aspartate amino transferase enzyme. Okay, but here malate is formed here and malate dehydrogenase enzyme is there. In some cases or in some plant, the aspartate amino transferase, that enzyme is utilized, and on the basis of formation of the C4 acid, C4 plant are of two types, malate former or aspartate former. In this diagram, malate is formed here. In some plant, aspartate aspartate is formed there. Okay, here these acids are transported to the bundle sheath cell. This is the second part. This acid malate, they are transferred to the bundle sheath cell through abundant plasmodesmata and then to the chloroplast of bundle sheath cell. Okay, and further it goes to the bundle sheath cell, and again there are the different parts. First one is the phosphorylation of pyruvate. Malate is converted into the pyruvate. This 4 carbon compound is converted into 3 carbon compound product. Okay, and that is the pyruvate. Pyruvic acid is produced in the BSC, bundle sheath cell. Pyruvic acid is produced in transported to mesophyll cell. It is transported from the mesophyll cell where it is phosphorylated to form phosphoenol pyruvate. What product is produced here? PEP. Okay, phosphoenol pyruvate, and this reaction takes place in presence of enzyme phosphopyruvate kinase. Pyruvate kinase enzyme is utilized here. Malate is converted into the pyruvate and pyruvate kinase enzyme is utilized here, and product is produces PEP and CO2 is released here. Okay, further second part is the reaction taking place in BSC chloroplast. In this BSC chloroplast, first reaction takes place here when malate is transported to the bundle sheath cell. The pyruvate and carbon dioxide is released here. Let us see in bundle sheath cell what process is done. There are the two main processes are there. First one is the oxidation decarboxylation of malate. Oxidation decarboxylation. D means remove of the carbon dioxide here from the malate ion. That is the first process. And second, deamination and decarboxylation of aspartate. This is the second process. In first process, oxidative decarboxylation of malate ion, one carboxylic group of malate release carbon dioxide. One carboxylic group of malate release carbon dioxide. At the same time, two hydrogen atom from CHOH are used for generation of reducing power, that is the NADPH plus power, and oxidative decarboxylation of malate lead into formation of pyruvic acid. Okay, in this way malate is converted into two products, CO2, that is the decarboxylation, and second one is the pyruvate. Okay, and the reaction required the malic enzyme as a catalyst. Here malic enzyme is used for the catalyze the reaction, and two products are produced from the malate, pyruvate and carbon dioxide. Second, deamination and decarboxylation of aspartate. Here, in presence of enzyme transaminase and decarboxylase, aspartate is converted into the pyruvate, and CO2 release in the reaction is used for sugar or starch synthesis through the Calvin cycle. The CO2, it is come from the malate, they are enter into the Calvin cycle, and in Calvin cycle, as we know, in C3 cycle, the CO from CO2 the two product is produced here. First one is the sugar carbohydrate, and again RUBP compound. Okay, and in this way pyruvate produced in above two reaction is transported to the mesophyll cell for regeneration of PEP. This pyruvate again enter into the mesophyll cell for the regeneration of PEP. Okay, CO2 enter into the Calvin cycle, and pyruvate, it is in presence of ATP, it is converted into the PEP. Sometimes alanine produces in BSC chloroplast may produce the pyruvate by deamination of mesophyll cell. That means again this cycle is completed here from PEP. Again PEP, 3 carbon compound PEP is produced here, and carbon dioxide that is enter into the Calvin cycle, and they produces the carbohydrate, and that carbohydrate is go into the vascular tissue, and in this way this pathway is completed here. Okay, and in this way this cycle C4 cycle that is completed here. I hope you are understand. This is the another diagram. Okay, this is outer cell, this is the inner cell. Okay, this is the bundle sheath cell, this is mesophyll cell. Carbon dioxide from atmosphere enter into the bundle sheath cell. Here PEP is there, PAP, and carbon dioxide they produce the oxaloacetic acid OAA, 4 carbon compound. From oxaloacetic acid malate is produced. Again this is the 4 carbon compound. This malate, it is transferred to the mesophyll cell, and they produces the pyruvate. Okay, malate is converted into the pyruvate, and second product of the malate is the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide enter into the Calvin cycle, and they produces the sugar molecule, and this pyruvate again enter into the bundle sheath cell to produce the PEP compound. Okay, in this way this cycle is completed here. This is another diagram. I hope you are understand both the cycle, C3 cycle and C4 cycle. Thank you very much.